everyone, I thought I would vlog today. First of all, I'm sorry about my voice, it will clear. I've got a cold that's just come out and I'm a bit full of it. Also, I had band rehearsals last night, so that's for the first time in about 14, 15 months, something like that. So that was really nice to see them, but I'm not used to singing, so it's also taken its toll on my voice a little bit, but it will clear, I should think, in a little bit. It already has a bit. When I woke up I had no voice at all, so I'm sorry I'm a bit husky at the moment, but it will get better. So I thought I would vlog today because, as you can see from the title, today is the day when the Kickstarter for Milk and Cookies finishes. And, you know, this has been such a significant thing for my business, and it's been a really, really big deal. And I vlogged the day that I launched the Kickstarter, so I thought it would be fun to vlog the end as well. If you are new to this channel, the link is below, even though the Kickstarter will be finished by the time this video goes up. Why am I trying to talk while I'm putting on lip balm? Yeah, the Kickstarter will be finished by the time the video goes up, but all the information is still on there, so if you want to have a look at what I've been talking about, then you can still use that link to find out more. I will explain a little bit more about all of that later. I just need to kind of start the day. So Stuart has gone to take my eldest and youngest, as the eldest is going to school, the youngest is going to nursery. Our middle child, May, she is not very well. She's had a bad tummy for a couple of weeks. We actually got her a COVID testing, because I know that in children it can give them a bit of a bad tummy, but that was negative. So she's off school. And also on a Thursday, normally my mum comes and looks after the kids, but, you know, sensibly, understandably, she wants to stay away so that she doesn't risk catching it. But I've just been advised, oh, my hair is so fluffy at the moment. I've just been advised that because it's gone on for such a long time, she needs to go and see a GP. So we're going to do that at some point today. So what all this means is that normally on a Thursday I would work, my mum would come over, pick up my youngest from nursery and pick up the others from school a little bit later and look after the kids and stuff. But she's not here, so I've got the morning free to do a little bit of work. So I will let you know what I'm doing and what I'm working on. And like I said, I've also got a sick child at home. So it's not like when I launched the Kickstarter, I was going to a book event and it was quite an exciting day and I like worked all day and stuff. And today I'm like, I've got a cold. One of my kids is ill. I've got to take her to the doctors. I haven't got childcare because one of my kids is ill. Like, it's just a bit, but it's fine. So yeah, I wanted to kind of check in with you. Also, I've got to dash soon. We've got to drag Bormay out because Stuart's car needs a thing. I don't know, but it needs a thing doing. We've got to go and drop it off. So yeah, we're going to go and drop him off, and then I'll chat to you a little bit more about what's going on in the Kickstarter and this and that. But anyway, I wanted to get ready. My hair is really fluffy at the moment. I mean, it's always fluffy, but it's particularly bad. If anyone has any recommendations for a really like moisturizing shampoo, I think my conditioner's fine, but yeah, I would love some recommendations because it's just like, so yeah, once Stuart's back, we're gonna dash off and go and sort out his car, and then I'll come back and do some work. I will check in with you guys again and kind of explain a bit more about the day. Yeah, I haven't even had a coffee yet, and I think it's gonna be a little while until I have time. Anyway, enough chit chat, and I'll speak to you in a second. Right, so we're back and I've got a coffee at last. It's nearly 10 o'clock and finally got a coffee. Very much needed. I am shattered. So I've got about an hour and a half before I need to go and pick up the little one from nursery. So at the moment I'm working on editing the photos for Milk and Cookies for the illustrations and just getting them as perfect as I can. And it's been a bit of a There's been sort of hiccups along that road trying to get the images digitised, so at some point I will make a video about that. So the Kickstarter ends at 2 o'clock, so I'm just kind of keeping a watchful eye on it in case everything suddenly goes wrong. But yeah, so I will be kind of actively looking at that at 2. And I wanted to sit down now and just talk to you about the the roller coaster that the Kickstarter has been. I'm going to put this down actually, this is really hot. So it was really nerve-wracking to take the plunge and decide to run this Kickstarter and to have faith in myself that I was going to be able to get the word out about it and that this was a book that people would be excited by. And you do have to kind of take that leap of faith that this is going to work, and it was a lot. And when I launched the Kickstarter, I was so nervous. I mean, when I vlogged, I'll link the vlog below. When I vlogged that day, I hadn't slept the night before. I didn't sleep last night, but I hadn't slept the night before. Last night was because I was up late, because I was just so anxious in case I'd done something wrong. And in fact, the night before launch, I was up with my husband reworking some of the numbers because I was panicking about if I'd got stuff wrong, and getting people to do like last minute proofreads and just all the stuff. It was a lot. And I didn't really know what to expect. I've seen on the groups that I'm on Facebook, I've seen some people whose Kickstarters have been really, really slow, and sometimes they pick up, sometimes they're unsuccessful. I've seen some people where their Kickstarters have kind of just fulfilled in a couple of hours, you know, and I didn't know like where on the continuum I would fit. And I've done loads of research. I will share with you all of my hints and tips over the next few weeks. I will be making a little mini series of what I've learned from doing this. But I kind of set myself the goal that I wanted to have the project halfway by the end of the first week, because you're likely to get a lot of people who pledge at the start because they're interested right away. And then I wanted to be 2/3 by the second week, 3/4 by the third week, and that was how I felt, because it's sort of, you get the big thing on the first day in the first week, and then it kind of tails off a bit and then shoots up again at the end. So that was what I kind of figured would make sense, and those were the targets I wanted to hit and what I was aiming at when I was doing my marketing. And that's pretty much exactly what happened. So on the first day, I think, if I remember rightly, we were up to about 25%, which was amazing. And it was so... just to see the pledges start coming in and people's messages and people's comments on my posts and stuff was just such a... it's just so lovely after, you know, having to take that leap of faith, really. And then we hit halfway. It was the day after my birthday, and that was, I think... was it on my birthday? My birthday was the exact 2-week point, and I have a feeling that on my birthday we were at 49% and we hit 50 the next day. It was something like that. But effectively we were halfway at the end of the first week, which is exactly where I wanted to be to kind of pace myself through the whole thing. So that was amazing. And then, as I suspected would happen, it slowed down. I would get, you know, the odd backer, the odd pledge. I was trying all sorts of things. I was messaging people, I was emailing people, I was putting social media content out, I was, you know, just doing lots and lots of different things to see, just to get the word out effectively, and just to see, you know, what meant that people saw what I was doing, and that then I was kind of reaching the people who were interested. So yeah, it was going much slower, which made me feel very anxious, even though I was still kind of reaching where I wanted to be. Basically, until the goal was reached, I was going to worry about it. So yeah, so it was quite slow in the second and third weeks, and then the last week came along and it started to pick up a little bit. And last weekend, Stuart and I went away for a night away, just a bit of a break. We went to Basingstoke, so hi anyone from Basingstoke. Yeah, and just had a little mini break. And literally, as we went away, as we were sat in the car, I started to get all these pledges come in, loads and loads of messages, and it all just suddenly kind of took off. I guess because it's the last weekend of the campaign, and then on the Sunday, once we were home, it reached the goal, which was just, it's one of those things you think you're going to be like wild with excitement, but I think after such a lot of work, it's like I went on Instagram Live, the video's still there if you want to look, but it was like, you're not like bouncing off the walls, it's just like, oh, we've done it. It's more like that. Or it was for me anyway. So that was Sunday, and I thought about doing stretch goals and kind of pushing forward with to kind of get more backers and all of that. But basically, you know, I've got a kid that's been off ill, I'm full of cold, there's other stuff going on, we're really busy, there's just lots of stuff, and I thought, you know what, I have worked for like, at that point, 3.5 weeks, putting so many hours into pushing this and pushing this and pushing this, and I just sort of downscaled. It's not that I haven't done anything, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to do stretch goals, I'm just going to keep kind of gently promoting it, and whatever happens, happens. So that's what I've been doing. And right now it's about £140 over. There were another couple of pledges last night. There's 5 hours left, I think, 4 hours left, something like that. Yeah, it'll be 4 hours. And I have no idea whether there'll be more backers. Obviously, it's a working day. I don't know if choosing 2 o'clock in the afternoon was the right thing to do. When I looked it up, it said that that was the right thing to do, but I don't know if I have reservations about that now, that I should have done an evening so there could be excitement instead of it just being in the middle of the afternoon. I don't know. I've got no idea. Obviously, people are at work, so it may just be really quiet. And yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of stress, a lot of lost night's sleep, a lot of anxiety. I have learned so much from it, and I really, really want to make content for you guys about all of that. It's been a massive learning experience. I've really got a lot from it. But yeah, it's the last few hours. So, as I say, I've got, yeah, about an hour and a quarter now until I have to go and pick up my youngest. So I'm going to just sit and do some bits and pieces for now. Hopefully I can do a bit of work later as well, because they tend to play quite nicely. So we'll see how the day goes. But yeah, I'm going to go and do that, and I will be back with you in a moment. So I've just spent about an hour dropping all of the finalised illustrations into the final interior files. Fingers crossed, once I receive the proof they will still look okay, but if there's anything that I haven't quite edited, you know, quite right, then I can go back and just redo them, which is why proof copies are important. So yeah, I've been doing that, and then now I have to go and get the small one from nursery, so I'm just gonna go and get May ready, bless her. She's gonna have to come and walk up with me, but yeah, managed to get her a doctor's appointment for later, so that's good. So let's go on the nursery run. So we're back. Little one had a good time. Apparently she was digging for treasure. I've just hung out the washing, and I'm just going to kind of mooch about and do some jobs. May's just watching some TV because she's feeling pretty rough. So yeah, it's kind of a chilled mummy day. Yeah. Is there anything more summery than washing on the line and birds tweeting and a dog asleep in the sun? You know what? I am going to cook dinner, because if May's got a doctor's appointment later, we're not going to have a lot of time. So I'm going to make it now, because they're just watching some TV. So I'm going to do some cooking. Well, that dinner did not go to plan. I put too many mushrooms in and it's got a really funny colour. The kids are no way going to eat that, but never mind. We've just had lunch. The Kickstarter is now being measured in minutes. So there's like 66 minutes left or something. It's wild, it's so close. I have got a few jobs to do. I'm going to clean the fish tank, and I think the little one wants to go out in the garden. Just going to bimble about basically until it's time, until the big countdown. So yeah. You're going to help me clean out the fish, are you? got to open it up. I always seem to get a helper. Top tip for you, if you have a fish tank, when you clean it out, use the water to water your plants because it's really high in nitrates and the plants love it. So that's my secret to my plants in my house. I'm pretty good with house plants and I think it's fish water. So that's what I'm going to go and do now. You off on your bike? So we've just moved the play kitchen to be out here. It used to be in the Wendy house, there's toys everywhere. But they don't really play with it because of the spiders. We were actually thinking of repurposing this Wendy house for the chickens. So yeah, we'll see, because our chicken house might not make it through another winter. So we could use this now that Zoe's getting bigger. She's nearly 4, aren't you? But yeah, they've been playing kitchens out here because this really wasn't getting used. It actually used to be in our house for a really long time and then it got relegated to the garden. You making potions? May has gone to bed, bless her. Right, so there are 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left. And I've just settled the girls to watch TV for a mo because I thought it would be good to do an Instagram live because I started with an Instagram live and obviously wasn't planning to have the girls here. The chickens are looking at me. I wasn't planning to have the girls here with me, but they are. So, but they're all right in there for 10 minutes just while I quickly just watch this go down. Right, I'm going to go on Instagram and just kind of be there, do like a live reaction as it ticks over. So double devicing, triple devicing. So I've got my laptop here. Right, let's go. You know, yeah, that's probably an okay framing. I always end up framing it really badly. Let's look for live. Right, let's go. Hello, I thought I would jump on Instagram Live. Hopefully my connection's okay. I thought I would jump on here because the Kickstarter is just about to finish. There are 3 minutes left. And I launched the whole thing on here, so I thought I would finish the whole thing on here as well. But still, so there are literally only a few seconds left. There are 10 seconds left of the Kickstarter. This is wild. I just can't believe all this work is over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. I've got like a, can I show you? I don't know if I can show you. I've got like fireworks on my screen. I don't know if you can see that. So that's quite cute. So, oh, I don't know if I can stand you back up again. There we go. Yeah, so there are, that's it. That's it, it's done. So £2,142, 84 backers. Wow, I just thank you so much, and you know, thank you to everybody who backed the campaign, but also thank you, I've seen so many of you sharing and commenting on things and liking things. You know, it just helps, it helps the algorithm to have likes as well. Just like everything, every interaction with my posts, just everything, all the support has been absolutely amazing. So yeah, no, amazing, absolutely amazing. And as I say, this means this book can go to print. Without this, it wouldn't be able to go to print. So this is amazing. Yeah, just thank you so much. Now I get messages. Thank you so much. And I am going to have to go and see what it was that May wanted. But yeah, thank you. This is wild. It's amazing. What I didn't say, I always forget to say things. What I wanted to say as well is just how generous people have been and the messages of support, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing. And I will, as I say, I will kind of share everything I've learned. But I mean, even just seeing how much people support this and how much they've supported me and the messages I've got and the sort of, you can do this. And people who've backed me that I thought, you know, I'd see it come up and just be like, oh, wow, like, it's just, it warms your heart, you know. It means such a lot. It really, really does. You know, it means that I can continue on with what I do, and it means that I've got, you know, if I feel like I've got people's belief in me as well, and that just it does mean an awful lot. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. And I am going to go and snuggle my girls and take a moment. Right, so we've got to go and pick up Finn. I am flagging. You ready? So yeah, go and get him. Oh man, it's a lot. It's like emotionally a lot, and I am shattered as well. Put your shoes on then, darling. Right, let's go. I'm going to sign off now. I'm just about to do story time with the little one. What books are you going to go for? She wants to get
I'm dead.
Monkey. You haven't done books?
Yeah, I'm dead. No.
Oh, is that your 3? So what books have we got? We've got 2 Mr. Mo, we've got Mr. Grumpy, Mr. Wrong, and Mr. Seahorse. So I want to sign off. I'm absolutely shattered. I'm going to be doing an Instagram live in a mo as well with Kirsten Wright, who I will link below. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a big day. So yeah, I'm going to sign off here. Thanks for watching. Please hit like. And don't forget to subscribe.